retro duo controller. As you can see, it says retro duo. Hang on. If you can see, the retro duo L and R buttons stick out further than the Super Nintendo, and I find that it feels like they're very cheaply made, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I did get this thing for $30. Next up, we have the original NES. This one has sadly died on me. Yes. Yeah. What's in there? Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. Yeah, we know what that is. I tried replacing the 72 pin connector. This is the old one. Dr. Mario. I'm fairly good at it. Like Tetris 2. In fact, it's the exact same thing as Tetris 2. I'll just show you what a bad 72 pin connector does. Here's something I found out what to do. It's funny. So, yeah, this thing died on me. Not sure how. With the new 72 pin in, it doesn't even turn on. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering what this little thing over here is, it splits the audio to give it a more stereo-like sound. Put the yellow video cable and then the white and red in those two sockets, and you get more of a stereo sound. Very good for games like Super Mario World. Up next, we have the Atari 2600 for Switch. I was always a huge fan of this thing as soon as I got it. Oh yeah, and just a little tip. If your Atari 2600 controller, let's take a little look. Button. Joystick. Joystick seems very stiff. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna break it, or if I do it too hard, I feel like it's gonna snap in half in my hands. Button works good. But here's the thing. Did you know that you can plug a Sega Genesis controller into an Atari 2600 and it'll work? Yeah, take a look. This one has hard plugs, but you can count them. See all the pins? You can see the little Atari logo. That was the Sega Genesis. Same exact thing, and you can see the Sega. Oh, what's in here? Why the hell did I buy that piece of crap? That's the worst Pac-Man game ever. And, oh, over here we have Miss Pac-Man. It's something a little extra, 5 games in one. I count it as a system because I love Pac-Man. Gotta find Miss Pac-Man for 2600. And straight from Sega Genesis controllers, we come to Sega Genesis itself. Model 2. Still looking for Model 1. And maybe 3. I heard it's not compatible with like the 32X or whatever, but not like I'm gonna buy that crap anyways. So probably won't be as much of a difference. Sega Genesis controller. Very functional D-pad. I love the position of where the start button is, because B is like the most common button I found in my games, and I can just simply reach up while holding B. Very easy to use. What's in there? Cyberball. Never really was a large fan of this game. That was pretty good. Want to know the secret? Here's the secret for Genesis. Take a piece of the side off, remove the do not remove thing, and you get more pins. What are they for? They're for the Sega CD add-on. I don't want to get any of those, unless I ever get, like, music CDs. I might want to listen to them on that. You can get stereo sound and stuff. 32X, yeah, that's the real crap pile. Not gonna get that. Let me get this thing right back on, then we can continue on to the next system. Next up we have their very rare Nintendo Entertainment System top loading system. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. You saw it with the Retro Duo. Plain Punch-Out. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I have a few complaints with this system though. Let me take the game out. When you turn it on, well, if I had it plugged in, there would be no LED light. Second, there's no RF connect, no AV connection. Getting those mixed up. You can only get a connection to RF, and due to that problem, there are faint lines going down the screen on any game you play. Let me put Cyberball back in. Now, these controllers are kind of hard to find, simply because some people say they don't function properly. I find that mine, this one in particular, I have another one that has the broken down problem. I love the dog bone controller. It's very easy. You can roll your thumb, very comfortable. Looked and designed to feel like a Super Nintendo controller, giving it its term dog bone. It was a good little controller. Now, these systems here are not mine. These are my brother's, Evan. I'm just gonna review them as a little bonus. This controller is dead. I'm just gonna review it. Overall, it feels good. Never was a fan with the original with the huge Xbox logo in the middle. This Xbox and its remote control for DVDs. This Xbox in particular has the red ring of death. Yeah, I know it's common on the 360 and all, but this one actually does have a red ring of death. I'll maybe turn it on in the next review and show you. Next up we have the Xbox 360. Before this thing died, I loved it. There's a really good game in here right now. ATV Quad Power Racing 2 it's called. Very fun. We beat it, got all the ATVs. Fun. You can give me your opinions on that. You can kick people off and cheat. And every Xbox 360 comes with this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. HDD allows you to store it. I don't know anything about it. I guess it allows you to store stuff from the internet.